Hey guys, it's Nemo and welcome to episode 12 of Wine, Sex and Chill. I'm sorry this video is a week late. We just had a few technical difficulties, but hopefully we function properly today.
Someone doesn't know how to YouTube successfully.
So yeah, this is Paula and Mark. Introduce yourselves.
This is Paula.
This is Mark.
We've introduced ourselves.
So yeah, those are the introductions. We've known each other for a number of years. We've reached that point in our ages where we just say a number of years, so it's fine, it's okay. So for today's conversation, we're going to be talking about same-sex relationships. I'm just one of those type of people that don't like kings. Sisters, English is hard.
You don't like kings, what?
It's fine.
What don't you like kings?
I don't like asking people how they identify because it feels as though there has to be a label, if you know what I mean. So we're just going to run through the conversation, ask a bunch of questions, but I'm pretty sure you guys will have more questions, so just ask them and we can do a part 2. It's fine. So yeah, what do we start? Like, what is your ideal sexual partner?
I'm very confused. Honestly, I am a very confused individual. My ideal sexual partner. Well, I mean, that's a hard question. Wow, guys, I'm ambushed. I mean, I would probably say, I can't pick. I'm bisexual. This is hence the confusion. Guy, I'm shouting that my mother is in this house. Oh my god. But yeah, it's a very confusing thing. I can't pick. Like, I like to have my cake and eat it. If you know what I mean.
Hey.
So honestly, I can't pick. I'm sorry.
It's okay, it's fine. And you, Ma?
Bio street doesn't matter to me.
No,
like what's your ideal
Are you
sexual partner?
My ideal sexual partner.
Yeah.
girl or man, pick one.
First of all, very street. She's asking those questions, let me clarify. Very street.
Okay.
How can you be so
See, she wants to know my ideal sexual partner.
Yes,
So you should just be like, it's a girl or it's a guy.
A girl.
Oh,
A girl.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm suspecting you because that took so long.
I know.
No, I didn't know whether you wanted the official terms of straight and bisexual rather than gender, which is male and female. Yeah.
It's okay, it's fine.
Yeah. Semantics. Yeah.
But yeah, for me it's whatever I fancy, in all honesty.
Yeah, in that point in time.
Yeah, like I have come to realize that women are very a few alcohols and somebody swing this other side. Like have you watched girls at a party?
We are so gay.
Once
We are
the
so
alcohol reaches a certain point, it doesn't matter.
We're in love with each other.
I know, like,
Yeah.
and I think honestly, I think that's the beauty of it. Like,
Yeah.
when it comes to females, we don't judge. Like, it's whatever, it's fine, it's okay.
Yeah.
But for men, there's just this certain thing they can't get over emotional with their boys. Like, why is that? Like, there's a certain, like, it's as though
Limited.
romance reaches a particular point. Why
Because we
is
don't
it?
want guys to confuse our bromance with actual romance. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
Because like we'll hug or whatever when we're sharing a moment or whatever, but if that hug is for a certain length, people will start to confuse and wonder why they're hugging for that long. So yeah, my opinion is that's why.
But
guys
you never get
avoid-
that with chicks. Like, girls will make out, kiss each other, bye, and
See, but that's because you're bi.
No.
No?
I've come across women
No.
who say they are straight as an arrow, But once the alcohol hits,
Oh my
sounds
god,
like
you're
denial.
so pretty.
yeah, like you have such a cute eyes. Like
Look at your butt.
I know.
Oh.
Like there's a difference between you're beautiful and you're cute, and there's that one for you're looking. Speaking of, we shall not name names, but there's a particular girl that has been hitting on Paula, and it's just very confusing.
Who is?
You know who we're talking about?
Huh? Who is this?
Like we'll tell you.
You will be informed.
Yes.
Yes, I'll be
like,
informed later.
like this, it's very confusing.
We don't know what's going on.
Yeah, and it's one of those things like if you're a chick, please be careful what you say.
Yeah.
Because I have a rule, I don't hit on my female friends because our friendships are that strong that I wouldn't want to interfere with them.
Yeah, you
But when
need
it
to
comes,
value
yeah,
friendship
like
a
you
bit
know,
more.
I value the female friendships more because once you get female friends that actually get you, like you don't need to look for more. But when it comes to men, my male friends are whatever goes.
You saying I get
Yes,
you? Oh my god,
do.
yes.
So you see, when it comes to female friendships, I don't like. There's a mental line that I will never cross. Like, I can't even physically hit on you because it will feel so weird.
Yeah,
I hope you understand what I'm saying. It's just that, and this is to my female friends who didn't know about me. It's like, don't worry, you're okay, you're fine,
same.
You're safe.
you're safe.
Same.
But I will tell it to my boyfriend.
Unless
I'm
I've hit on you, same. Sorry.
But yeah, and what's the worst that has been said to you about your sexuality?
The worst, like the
Yeah,
absolute.
like those ones you're like, why are you saying that? Like, why are you even?
That
Bring
one back, you
that
hold
up.
your chest.
Yeah, you're just like dude.
I mean, okay, for me, I think because I'm not like so out there, you know, so it's really hard for you to actually know about me unless we engage in a conversation and then
That's true.
things come up. Otherwise, most people usually think I'm straight fully. It depends.
It depends
on
on the
the
day.
season. Yeah, it depends on the day. Yeah. But I think maybe the most stereotypical thing, well, not even stereotypical thing, but the most conflicting thing I've ever had to like go through was being a Catholic, staunch Catholic, and
Church every Sunday.
being who I am. I'm a sinner in the eyes of the Christians. Huh?
For me, I feel like, for me, I never tell people, so you wouldn't even know.
Exactly.
But I feel as though I've experienced it with some close friends, and I'm just like, why would you even go there? So the first one, this one really just dug into my heart. I was told I just stand by so that I can have threesomes with somebody to save the relationship. And I was like, first off, you've known me for 5 years, and then you think I'm just going to turn by to bring somebody into the relationship so we can fix a relationship that's breaking.
Yeah.
Like, that didn't even make sense. I was just like,
Who's this? We hate them. Do we hate them?
we know them, it's that one. Yeah. So I was just like, excuse you? Like, why would you even say something like that? And it like that really hurt me to a point. I'm like, of all the people I would expect that to come from, it came from you.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, by the way, no. So yeah, I never know. No, plus that's.
No, some people feel like they need to force their kind of opinions and their beliefs on other people. So like if I feel like what you're doing is wrong but you're my friend and I don't want to tell you, I'll like, find like subliminal ways to tell it to you and somehow it kind of comes off like I'm passing judgment, which it actually not comes off. You are passing judgment. Yeah, you're passing judgment, and like Jesus was not hiring. So I think you should keep your judgments to yourself, you satanic little thing.
At least you didn't cuss.
I tried so hard not to.
Yeah, then another thing that I was told, I was going to tell somebody that, yo, by the way, bi, so if you ever find me with a chick, just know. And then he goes like, I wouldn't want to have children with somebody who's bi. I wouldn't want them to raise my children. How does my sexuality come to play in raising kids?
You know what?
Like, that didn't make sense.
Yeah, your sexuality does not affect your personality. Like, your mindset will still remain the same. Whether it's with children or not with children. Like, I'm a great effing auntie. Like, she's very happy with me. But does that mean that I'm less of a decent auntie because I'm bi? No.
And trust me, how many straight relationships have ended up with broken families?
In fact, more.
Like broken families that don't even interact at all. Like your parents are on totally different sides of the page, and yet your kids just happen to be the, what are they called, juveniles of society. My sexuality should not does not determine my personality. In all honesty, I was even thinking of this when I was coming, because I'm pretty sure some of my friends might be a bit, okay, you said a few things, but does it change my mindset? No. The same conversations you were having before, you were having with somebody who's bi, you just didn't know they were bi. You thought they were straight. So you see, so me saying this openly does not change the conversations we're going to have. Like, it's still going to be a friendship. And another point, if friendships end up breaking because of somebody declaring who they are, then it wasn't a friendship to begin with.
It wasn't a friendship to begin with. It doesn't matter what, because like, you have chosen your path. You've decided that now, because I've said it openly that this is who I am, then now, you know, you don't want to be associated with that, maybe because it's going to look bad for you to be seen or for you to know someone like this. And honestly, that's just shallow. That's a very shallow mindset. I'm sorry to say. You need to expand your horizons. Be woke. It's like where the world's changing. Like you need to change. You need to change your mindset as well, because if you stay in a mindset where now you think that just because I've openly said this that we can no longer be friends, good riddance.
It's fine.
That's what I'm telling you. Good riddance.
We don't need that energy.
There's
so many other things we need to be worrying about.
Oh God, right.
And if you can't tell your friends about your sexuality, those aren't your friends. Just know that. If you hide and you let them assume what they're gonna assume and you haven't told them who you are, those aren't your friends. Find new ones.
Honestly.
There's so many people out there in this world, like.
But don't come and find us.
Yeah, we're
fine.
we're
have enough. We're diverse enough.
We don't need your madness, please.
We have our own.
We have our own problems.
We have our own. Another thing I've noticed is with guys, once they realize somebody is gay, not most guys.
My head is paining.
It's fine.
It's not to grow with these things.
Not most guys, but majority of the guys, once they realize somebody is gay, maybe a friend of theirs are like, oh,
Why are you looking at me like it's me?
You're the guy.
Yeah. Why do you always do that?
Like once you realize one of your friends is gay or somebody you know is gay, it's just like, avoid that person completely.
Yeah.
Personally, I think there's like two reasons. One is that they don't want to be seen with that person lest they be known by association as being gay. And two, they I don't know that it's stupidity, ama ignorance. They think that that person is gonna hit on them.
Yeah.
My guy, if you are my type, I would have hit on you a long time ago, eh?
Hey. You've just been told you're not his type.
Sorry.
Yeah, because I honestly feel like gays will hit on you from the get-go.
Yeah.
Like they'll let you know that I am attracted to you and I'm letting you know now. So if you've been friends for a while and it hasn't happened, best believe he's just letting you know, because in him he thinks he can trust you.
Exactly.
He thinks you're like his friends. He'll be like, yo, I'm gay, just to mention.
We have one of the most flamboyant gay people in our social circle. So one of our closest friends. He's so gay. Wow. Jesus Christ. Okay, that coming from me. Yeah. Whoa. It's an overwhelming amount of gay.
Yeah, we take him in doses.
Yeah. Yeah, we need shifts to handle him. But He doesn't hit on any of the guys in our group, not at all. He's not attracted to any of them, and the conversation never changes. And he's also one of the most manliest guys.
Like he's a guy's guy.
He's a guy's guy. Like, in both senses. There you go. He's a guy's guy. He's a guy's guy. You know?
Oh, Lord.
So,
but yeah, it's honestly being either bi, gay, straight. It's like liking a certain pair of shoes. It's as simple as that. I don't know why people like complicating things.
if the shoe fits, wear it.
I know.
You know, like, you are judgmental. We don't hate you for that. Just you. Just,
Right.
yeah.
Just know we won't hang out with you.
You
but
will hang out with you. Just, yeah. You know.
You know, it's as simple as that. It just increases to who you are. Like, if you're sure of who you are, then go right ahead. Enjoy yourself. Like,
Be you, bro.
if you would see us guys in a natural setting on a Saturday night.
Wild animals in their habitat. Wild animals. National Geographic has not caught anything. Wow.
Yeah, and you know that's the thing. At the end of the day, your sexuality does not determine who you are as a person. It might increase to your value because you know what you want. You know, because honestly, I feel like straight people, this is not judging you guys, it's just that straight people also find it very difficult to
be straight.
not to be straight. Like, if you don't fully understand who you are, like if you're straight just because everybody in society says, it's man and woman, that's it. You know, at times even making other decisions can be hard.
True.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I get you. I get you, yeah. You cannot, you know, you can't conform to societal norms, like, just because they've said, like, it's been so conditioned in us that it's a man and a woman, and, you know, if there's anything other than that, then it's a big no.
Yeah.
It's a taboo, you know, and especially in this Africa of ours. Wow. You know, so, I even lost my train of thought after I thought about Africa.
It's fine. Yeah, Africa is very judgmental.
It's so crazy. But
and yet, once the sun sets, the things that happen.
Now, thank you. You brought me back.
Yeah.
You brought me back, exactly. So, you know, you was like, in broad daylight, like the way she says, once the sun sets, in broad daylight, you're here pretending to be so sanctimonious and so,
holier than thou.
you know, righteous. Oh, yes, this is the way, you know, with the society says, man, woman is only the thing. I'm a God-fearing man and a God-fearing woman. And then, in the nighttime, in the dead of night, witching hours, mapepo zinakufuata, my guy. All of a sudden you're here raping boys everywhere, left and center. Sodomy.
Okay, so there's also a time where one of you guys had gotten in contact with me on Instagram, and you asked me the question of how would you want to come out to your friends? Like, you know who you are as a person, and you're asking like, will my friends judge me for who I am? Like, you're having a conflict of thought on how to come out. And the thing is, if you're already thinking along those lines of, will my friends judge me, will we stop being friends, then you might have to reconsider those relationships. Or maybe you're not as open to your friends as you'd want to be. You know what I mean?
I get you. Like, oh yeah, so how long have you known that, you know, you like what you like? One. And two, how long have your friends been your friends? And have you guys gone through, you know, heavy things together? Because, like, I don't live here. In my country, it's highly illegal, like highly illegal to, like, oh my god.
It's lunchtime, don't worry.
Stop laughing, guys.
What?
It's not funny.
Okay.
Yeah, so in my country, it's highly illegal to even, you know, show. My mom calls it practicing that nini. She calls it don't practice that nini. Yeah, so it's highly illegal to practice that nini, yeah? And to be gay, to be bi, any of that. So I don't just openly go around telling my friends like, oh yeah, hey guys, today I'm super gay, tomorrow I'll be straight, woo. No.
I thought of Trevor now and you like that.
No. There's no resemblance.
No
here.
resemblance.
No.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, like, those friends I haven't had as long as the friends I've had here in Kenya, you see. So, I don't feel the need to tell them. Like, if you figure it out on your own, well and good. I'm glad you're a smart person. Happy for me. I'm very happy for you. But if you don't figure it out on your own, then there's really no point in me telling them. So that's why I'm asking, like, how long have you known those friends? Are you comfortable enough with them to talk about these things? Have you guys gone through, you know,
something heavy,
things, you know, things? Because, like, me with this,
hey,
they do things here.
you would write a whole book.
I can't even tell you. That's the thing. Like, I can't, like, off the top of my head, I can't even tell you the things we've gone through because it's a lot. You know, we've done the most. We've had fights, feelings, everything.
Yeah, we went through the whole cycle.
Everything.
And if I actually think about it, like, we've never just openly come to a crew of friends and said, oh, by the way, we're like this.
No.
Imagine because it's just,
we never.
it's always been there. It's always been seen. Like, I remember I was telling, like, one of our friends, I was telling him that, oh, by the way, you know, so-and-so said that I was standing by to save the relationship. Then he goes like, but you've always been by.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, I know. Like, it was just one of those things, like, as she said, within your group of friends, they can easily tell. If you guys have been through something as deep as we've been through.
Something binding, you know?
like there's that core,
connection.
that foundation with your friendship, then you don't even need to say it.
No,
you
really
they'll
don't.
just know
You
it.
really don't need to say
You know?
it. And the fact that you're thinking, will your friends judge you? Will they leave you? Boo boo. I'm here to tell you, those are not your friends.
Yeah.
If they leave, they were not ever meant to be with you. And if they are, they will finally gravitate back to you in time. You know, they'll find their way back to you. But then, like, if you feel that they're going to judge you, maybe you should hold off.
Yeah, and see how it plays out.
Wanataka fanya surveillance kidogo. Survey the land, see if it's safe. You know.
If that was me, I just, by the way, just go out. You guys are having drinks, just be like, guys, by the way, I'm gay, or I'm bi, or whatever. Do what you will with that information. You wanna leave, this is the goddamn door. Kuna mlango hapo. Just make your way through it.
And don't stand in the way.
Yeah.
Don't put traffic jam. Just go.
And if they're true friends, they'll be like, see, we knew.
Exactly.
They'll be like,
or someone will be like, I always suspected.
Yeah.
Is this one you're finding out about yourself? As you already knew.
And then we have this dickhead in our group called Chris. If you have your own Chris, he'd be like, no wonder. No wonder. There are some things you are doing, you know. No wonder. So, you know, your friends will, they'll take you for who you are. If
nothing will change.
Yeah. Plus, I also feel like your friendships grow with maturity. Because us guys, as I've said, we've known each other for a really long time. To a point where even having these conversations, they're more mature. Like, you need to grow with your friends after a particular period of time for them to even understand who you are. Because let's say we're in high school, they don't even understand who they are. Like, you guys, in high school, you're going through hormones, you're thinking, if I break up with this person, it's the end of the world. Like, high school is not the end.
I thought it was the end.
Hey, we all thought it was the end, but hey, look at us.
Well, I came to realize it was only just the beginning of the end.
There's a whole new world.
But yeah, it's if you're figuring out who you are, just take time to understand who you are first before you want others to accept you.
Exactly. That, the day. Wow.
Hey, see, we have a psychology degree.
Wisdom.
Hey.
Wisdom. Dropping some wisdom. Wow.
Yeah, and with all your relationships, honestly, take time to understand who you are first before you get into relationships. I also feel like that.
Yeah, she said Ingent. Sorry, guys.
Like, I also realized that as much I was in love with my ex, we didn't know who we were as individuals. We thought we knew who we were, and it was just like, no.
Yeah, that happened with me and why am I stammering?
Hey.
it's hard to talk about.
Yeah.
That happened with me and my ex. Ex, I don't know.
Yeah.
Something.
Maybe.
Someone, you know, me and one of my someones. We kind of like the relationship was. It was just full of bile, you know. It was toxic because, we both. Calm down, my friend. we both like. When you're both such strong personalities, you know, and you're in a relationship, be it a straight relationship, be it a non-straight relationship. Non-straight. What the fuck? Yeah, be it that, you know, when you're both such strong personalities, or one of you is more of a dominating personality, you both need to know who you are before you end up ruining each other.
Yeah.
Like, you cannot toxic. So, no offense, Mark, and any other guy who's watching this, but that toxic masculinity kind of vibe, it's outplayed, it's outdated, it's by 2000 and whatever, 18, that's goodbye, old news, we're done with that. You need to establish your own individuality, kind of, you know, figure out who you are, what you like, flick the bean, boo-boo. Figure out what you like sexually, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, everything.
All of it.
All of those leads. Find out you, because the mosquito has eaten me. Wow. Because like once you know that, then you can be. Like, you can be a better individual for yourself before you can be a better individual for someone in a relationship. And you know, a relationship is not just we are two people that oh my god, hi guys, wow, oh my god, wow, everything is great, roses and butterflies and rainbows. No, relationships are hard work. And like, not just like real relationships, you know, this puppy love that we say, oh my god, my boyfriend, he looked at another girl.
That's another conversation we need to have.
Oh yeah, we're having all these conversations. We're having them all, you know. Like, real relationship is hard work. So for you to know, you need to know before you get into a relationship. Let's say a straight relationship. You need to know if you like to dabble a little bit in the gay pool. You know, occasionally on Wednesdays, is it your gay day? You know, hump day, cheat day, gay day. You know, whatever. Yeah, you need to know, because if you bring that kind of baggage into a relationship and you don't know who you are, and then and then it becomes an unfortunate situation, like our dear friend who was speaking about before, who cannot come out to her friends. You know, you're stuck.
Yeah.
You're between a rock and a hard place. You just die there, because what are you gonna do, man? So you really need to figure out yourself, figure out your sexuality, figure out how it affects your mindset, you know, what's gonna change in you. Yeah. Nimesema.
Hey, she stopped for days.
So Mark, you had...
I'm wise.
Mark, you had said, now we're going to get into the, what you're like to call nasty. You know, just the...
I don't like those things also, me.
So Mark, you had said you don't mind if the girl is either bi or straight. And I just have to ask this question. Who is better? Bi or straight?
We're asking the questions now.
They gotta be asked.
I know, you know what? Can I just chime in here? I'm so sorry, Mark. I know you're a nasty guy. I know you're a nasty guy. So, you're gonna say the bi chick because she brings some excitement to the table, huh? You freaky little guy. Okay.
Am I being exposed like this, guys?
I'm selling you.
Yeah.
Girls. Just so you know.
In 2019, we're selling people.
No, I'm selling all my friends. Even son's up for sale. I'm selling all you guys. Mwanze kuleta CV tafadhali. Na mwandike how much you're willing to pay. I'm broke.
Hey. Okay, I think I've dated both. Have I? Don't. I know what you're going to do.
Okay.
Because it's like this, guys. So I've dated both. But most recently but hey, and they're going by.
Told you.
And they're going by.
Told you.
Because I feel like they're more out there. Because they're comfortable with who they are. They know who they are. So they're comfortable with with experiencing, as she has said, my freaky self. So, yeah.
Well, ladies, I'm waiting for those CVs. I'm gonna drop my email over here. Just wait. I'm waiting for those CVs.
Paula, you've had sex with both sexes. So, tell
Which
us.
one is
Which
better?
one does?
Let us know.
Let me tell you, to be honest, me, I'm a confused individual. You know, like on January I'm straight, December I was gay. Who knows? But to be honest, I mean, like, dick is fun. It's really fun. But there's only so much you can do with it, you know. There's really only so much you can do with that thing. There's really, yeah, it's limited. So, like, and also, when it comes to girls, they do to you what they want done to them. Like, hey!
Isn't that the truth?
Girls, they give. They really give. And they also receive, but they mostly give. Huh? Hey, I've even felt hot. Wow.
But
Hey.
But then it depends on who you're with.
That's
Some
also
guys
one
also
thing.
give.
Okay, yeah, some guys
Like
give,
me.
but
Like me.
you've
had your time.
Hence my freaky self.
you had your time. You know, even you love your time. I'll feed you. Come on, man. This stomach. But like, you know, girls, like, we do to you, like, there's some hey, I can't even
Getting hot, baby.
tongue-tied.
Hello.
There's a certain amount of passion that we women do things with, you know. Like, have you ever seen your mom cooking? Huh? She loves what she's doing. She's like, yeah, I'm cooking for my family. They're gonna eat yummy food. Wow, wow, wow. You know, you when you're over there, Lolo, you're like, I want him to enjoy this. So there's just like a certain enjoyment, Yani. You do these things with Yani enjoying, you know. Enough said.
Yeah, but
Hey.
yeah, I have to agree. Like, I honestly have to agree because.
Right, got you feeling steamy.
Hey!
Mm.
Today I go
The
through my
room is
contact
hot,
list
guys.
right now. But the thing is, I've been with guys who will refuse to go down on you.
Me, that it's illegal. It's illegal. Me, that should be a crime.
Like,
I'm
these
upset.
days, it has gotten to the point where it's the first thing I ask. By the way, are you willing to give? Because if you're not giving,
Even
we
when I'm
just
not.
end this conversation right here. And that's the thing. They won't give you, but they'll
They
expect to
expect to
receive.
deliver.
We're not playing those games. But I have to agree, sleeping with women is an experience. Like,
Hey, it's like you're doing tourism.
yeah.
You're on an adventure. You're traveling. Where?
Because
Maze?
there's that
It's
certain-
hot.
yeah, there's that passion, there's that emotion, there's no rush to reach their destination. I'm the one to enjoy the journey. But for
Patience.
men, it's like I
Get
must
to
get
it.
there. I must. Like it
I
gets
just
to
wanna
a point.
bust a nut
Yeah,
and
you know, I just like why?
Why? I mean, I get it. We're not bashing all
men. No.
Some of you like to take your time.
Yeah.
Exhibit A. Yeah? Don't ask how we know.
But we know.
We know. Some of you like to take your time. You like to give, which is great, you know? And wow, I doff my hat to you, sir. You do a good job.
Thank you.
But hey!
Come on.
Get out of here, man. But now, that's like, you know, the 1%, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the 1%. 99% of you guys, Kwanzaa, let me even say, 50% of you guys, you just give. Like, just because you have to give, only because you want to receive. So you're just like, I wanted to manage you, you know. I want to receive, but you expect to receive more than you're giving.
Yeah.
And at least when you're giving, even if you're giving kiholela and you're doing madhulani there, at least, you know, you're giving and it's good. Yeah, you achieve some form of satisfaction.
Yeah.
For us, we get some form of satisfaction. Now, math is bad. So 50%, 1%. What's left? 49. Mrs. Mutua will be so disappointed. So disappointed.
Wow.
Wait.
Okay.
So now, 49% of you Man, I don't know what you guys do, by the way. Honestly, there's something wrong with you guys. You really need to reevaluate your lives. Find out how to work the stick because, hey, you just want to go there and balls deep. What is that? Just what is that? Man.
One of my friends usually says this
Stressing
thing to
you.
me, and you guys need to read and learn about it. There's this one friend of mine that who introduced me to sexual relationships. Jesus Christ.
Who is?
I will tell you.
Oh, okay.
This
Oh, wait, I think I know. Yeah, never mind.
this guy, like, he's a giver and a giver on top of being a giver.
He's a giver and a giver.
He's a giver and
he
a
just
giver.
gives.
He just gives.
Oh.
To a point, there's a time I was like,
Santa Claus.
boss, I. And he doesn't expect to receive, by the way.
Oh.
He's like, if you want, it's fine, but me, I don't generally like receiving. So he will give you everything. And me, I will try and find a way to have this man teach classes to this 49% of men. Because sex for us women is an experience. It's not just that I want to bust a nut and that's it. It's like you need to take me on a journey. You need to
tourism.
leave me breathless to a point where I'm
Eyes
just like,
rolling back.
you know, I'm done. I tap out. Please,
You
just
see us shaking. Fits.
just know.
You know.
It's a done deal. But yeah, like, I honestly feel like we've gone round and we've just come back to one point that I wanted to make. Sex is an experience despite who you have it with. As simple as that.
That's true.
Like,
Really, who you have it with, it
doesn't matter. As long as it's a human being, please.
Oh God, yeah. Oh wow.
Hey, whoa.
Wow.
Disclaimer.
Disclaimer. As long as it's another human
I just
being.
imagine my poor dogs. Oh, babies. Oh. Babies.
Yes.
Totally with your one.
Sex is an experience as long as you're having it with another human being.
Consensual.
Thank you. That's actually the next topic, consent. Oh, I remember this guy that was telling me he can't have kids with somebody's by. Does
Yeah.
not understand the meaning of consent. So
He doesn't understand.
tell me how you operate.
He doesn't understand the meaning
A
of
consent? No. No to him is
Yes.
yeah. No to him is another maybe. No to him is like I'm going to make you want it. No to you. No to him is you're not going to fall asleep until we have sex. And I'm just like.
No, those are the people who, when he sleeps, you just bite his dick.
Yeah, just chop it off.
Ouch.
We divert.
Sorry.
We digress.
Sorry.
But yeah, at the end of the day, I just have fun. Like, I feel like, especially for women, discover these things early. Like, because 99.9% of you are curious as fudge cakes. Need to experience it a bit more than men. Because for men, I think it's also hardwired. Like, you know you're straight. Like, you just know.
Hey, if you
Like,
see that Jama and you feel some type of way, just go.
This is I have a
Experience it.
question.
Uh-huh.
The G-spot for the guys, isn't it inside the bum?
It is.
So you guys want to
Yeah.
be gay.
Yes,
Atomically.
anatomically speaking, the G-spot for
correct?
the man, yes, is up the anus.
It's called milking the prostate.
Hey, so tell us, when you go for those,
Oh,
How is it done?
like I don't even know.
Can I experiment?
What? With who?
See you.
Where? No, I'm okay, guys. I'm okay. There's no need.
I won't touch you. I don't like a screwdriver or something.
What?
I don't know. A feather.
No,
Something.
thank you. Never clenched sword
speaking
before.
of, you know this guy who usually has his stories and asks random sexual questions? So he went and asked what's the random thing you've masturbated to. Some mama came and said, Happy.
What?
Hey.
Wait, like the product under the advert.
The Happy ad, the product.
What the?
Maybe she was imagining Selena holding it, you know. Hey,
What?
girl. Happy.
What?
You were right.
Wait. No.
What is wrong with you?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
If you happen to be watching this, are you okay?
Okay. Talk to us. We can
Somebody
help
went
you.
and said a warm serving spoon.
A warm.
Hey.
Yeah, you even had time to put the temperature. How did you even warm it in the microwave? How did you even
You
get?
put it in hot water. What was it?
How did you?
And
Even...
walk us through this process.
And then you looked at it and you were just like, oh man, this is doing.
It has to be the sexiest food I've
Oh
ever seen in
my
my life.
god!
Woo!
Wow. But no, now I want to know, guys. How about you guys? Stop crying here. Happy me, I'm still shocked at this babe for happy by the way.
Even wow.
I must say, you what to move freaky like me.
Yeah, experience.
Closeted freaks.
Yeah, experience sex. It adds into your whole list.
Stop avoiding my question.
No, I shall not.
Okay.
I shall not say. Don't worry. Yeah, experience sex. Like, just experience yourself. Explore what is out there. Like, you honestly don't know if you like chili until you eat chili.
It's so hot, I really hate it.
Yeah. So how would you know you either like girls or
I'm not giving
boys
my opinion.
if you don't try them out? Like, at times you just know. There's a time you look at a mama and you're just like, you over there with the tight skirts.
I mean, sometimes I see some babes, I'm just like, hey,
Is that?
Mother, you've confused me in 1 sentence. Wow. You know, you start feeling hot, you're not sure what's going on. Someone's talking to you, you zoned out, you're like, hey, I've seen everything she can do to me.
Yes.
Man.
Yes. So the main point of this conversation was experience it. Just find out. And you don't need to tell people what you are or who you are. Like, you don't need to go declare.
You don't have to announce it.
Hey, this is me. No, just...
You don't need the approval.
Yeah, you
That
don't.
is the word. Wow.
Hey. Hey, woman,
Well,
guys.
I can't have done who's not wise in this group. Did I say some wise things?
Yes, you did.
Okay, fine.
But yeah, you don't need to announce who you are. Nobody needs to give you the approval.
You know, I once saw this meme on Instagram. Actually, some guy, his grandmother never put signals. And so he asked her, when you're driving, how come you don't indicate where you're going? She said, people don't need to know where I'm going. It's exactly like that. Don't put the signs. People don't need to know what you are.
No, they don't.
You are who you are.
Exactly.
The people who need to know will
know.
We were in the choir, by the way.
Hey!
Today we just answer things together. Choir masters. But yeah, people who need to know will know. The rest, outside noise, makelele too. Just leave them. They don't need to know anything.
Yeah.
Don't give a shiznit.
Yeah.
Yeah?
And then keep your circle small to people who understand you. Like, as
How many people in our friend group? I'm always see if I can. Guys, I think I have gas.
Yeah, just need to wrap this thing up. But yeah, if you guys have any questions on this topic, feel free to ask. We'll definitely answer them. And yeah, at the end of the day, you love who you love. And
Also, hi guys. Mark is single.
I'm taken, guys. Very taken.
Since when? You were single last week.
We'll discuss this, guys.
You
see, people are confused.
You slack.
It's
guys
gone like that.
slacking.
Just like that.
Okay guys, hi. Joan is single. CVs, drop your CVs.
Serious, tunangoja.
And you?
Guys.
I'm not in this country, I'm sorry, it can't work unless you're willing to do long distance, which I'm not, so bye.
But when she comes back for good, we'll let you know.
Yes.
Yeah, but anyway.
I might be pregnant. I've decided.
It's about time.
I need something to love me other than another grown up. So, and my dog's just ain't cutting it no more. So, but you guys are raising my child, just to be honest. You guys are raising my child.
No, it's fine.
It's too much work.
But guys, remember, love is gender free. Be who you are.
Hey.
Love yourself.
Exactly.
Hey, coming at you with the Instagram quotes.
That's a mine.
It's like Drake, hey, lyrics. Wow.
Hey, lyrics.
Start writing down.
Oh my god.
I think we've had enough.
Oh no, Jesus.
I hope you guys
Forget that one.
enjoyed. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this conversation and the craziness that came along with it.
I asked you a question you refused to answer.
What question?
Okay, never mind.
No, I honestly, okay, let me just put it out there. I have no sex toys. I prefer the real thing, so I have never masturbated with anything weird.
Have you ever masturbated to anything weird?
Two.
Anything
That are
weird.
not with.
No, it's just usually porn. Or somebody's face in my head. Yeah, I have a list of people I masturbate to, but that's fine. You don't need to know that.
Hey.
Why do you wanna know that?
Just,
We need to go now.
just for my ego. Okay, bye guys.
Bye.
Yes.